Okay, we're getting ready to cook some ribeye. I'll show you how it's done on the Blackstone grill. A few things you're gonna need. We need to check the temperature. Make sure we got at least 400 degrees. We got 426 right there and 404. So we're doing good right here. What you're gonna also need is some olive oil, some EVO. Not EVO, but plain pure olive oil is what I use. I do not use EVO because it burns and give you a taint your meat. And what else you need is, of course, you're gonna need your ribeye. The ribeye that I used, it was 2 inches thick, and I just beat them down. It's the only time I beat my meat. I'm gonna spray down some of this olive oil. These are one of the best batches that Blackstone come out with. This is what I'm used to, accustomed to overseas. This is what they use, something similar to this. This right here is just easy to deal with instead of the big long ones all in the way. I'm gonna hit this with some more pure olive oil. And it's smelling good already. The key to it is, I like my steak well done, but I also don't like it tough. The key to it is, people say, well, you want to sear in the juices or whatever like that. I say flip it. Keep it flipped. Flip one side. I'm gonna hit them up with some olive oil. Let it do its thing. Right now, want to crisp it up something, you can always do that at the end, but right now we just want to get tenderness out of it. And the way we're going to get that tenderness is we're going to keep this thing flipped. We want to see that fat and that collagen and everything break down. I've been doing this for probably about 4 years now. I own this 36 inch. It's been here for a good minute. I also own the 28 inch Blackstone, and I have the 17 inch Blackstone for my motorhome. So I am a fan. But again, cooking these steaks, you want to use a high temperature. Don't want to use anything cool. The steak is just not going to come out right. Again, everything's going to come out juicy, tender. Flip it again. You just flip it. This right here acts good. Keeps the grill clean. Don't have to dig in and use a lot of pressure or anything like that. Just barely wake them around. Always keep the grill surface clean. If you feel that your grill is drying out, it's gonna meat on the stick or whatever, your seasonings are not doing it right, you can always just hit it with a little bit of oil. That's starting to some people say, man, he's butchering that steak. Well, that's what I'm gonna do to it when it's done. It's not gonna matter. Another key to cooking this steak is when you're done cooking it, you're gonna have to wrap this steak for a few minutes. I prefer using like just some butcher paper, wax paper, aluminum foil. I'm gonna drop this in there. We're gonna cover it up and close it, and it's gonna be great. All right, time to flip them again. Already developing that crust. Like I say again, you don't have to leave it on there one side too long. Trying to do a few things at once right here. I'm also smoking some chicken on my pellet grill right now on the other side. So I decided let me go ahead and make this video real quick for this steak. Got a cousin who had got a Blackstone grill, and I just wanted to make sure that he can see that it's nothing to it. It just takes time and perfection. You got to learn your temperatures. You're going to have to use this to learn your temperatures. That way you're going to know where you're dialing in at. You're going to know how to dial it in. We're going to flip them again. See all of that goodness right there. We want to keep that. That's all that flavor time. Sometimes I get a little edginess on my spatula. The heat, thing is hot, take it right off. Good to go again. You can also use the edge. Good. And this is for people who like well done steak, but don't want a tough done steak. Flipping, steady flipping. That's good. Another thing what people don't know is that you got a lot of sugars on your food, or sugary food, something that's gonna stick to this, it's gonna burn. I try to use less sugar as possible in my seasonings and things like that. Because you always add seasoning at the end. This has already been pre-seasoned. Just stayed away from the sugary stuff. The grill will stay cleaner. And you'll keep your non-stick. Flip them again. See how it's looking? You're looking at some fat, you're looking at everything to break on down in it. Just look at that right there. Everything is just breaking on down. So that's what we call rendering the fat. We're going to render this fat until it melts in your mouth. This is my first video doing this. Again, I'm doing this especially for my cousin, so you can see. I really like him to get off into it more and see exactly what this thing does. But he was cooking some steaks last week, and I told him to let me know how it turned out, and I never heard back from him. So I said, well, let me make this video, show him what I know. Again, we're gonna flip this steak. Oh yeah, it's just coming out. It's just great. This thing, you can cut it on the side of it. I love this. I can use it for all different types of food, everything. I actually have two of them, so if I have to, I can whip up. But this one makes me wild. As long as you see a little steam coming off of it right there, you know, that's the water retention that's in it or whatever. Once I see that steam coming off of it, I know that, wait, we're getting about done. Here we go. I'm telling you, this is going to be tender, moist, but well done. Charred flavor. We don't have all that in this. This is the key though. Flip them now. I can tell when it's about done. I got my meat thermometer, but I'm not going to use it on this right here. I can just look at it and tell. I've been cooking steaks, I've been eating steaks practically all my life. Grew up with them. Wasn't a big pork man. But here it goes. It's there. It's almost ready. Another minute or two and we off the grill. Keep the grill clean though. And sugar on it. Keep cooking that thing in that moisture. We love it. And we done. That's a perfect cooked, well done steak. Ribeye steak. Last step. Put them up. Get lit. Boom. That's it. Perfect done steak. Look at that. Just look at it. Just great. Everything is clean. All right. So, hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you can enjoy it. Hopefully you can do it. That's out. Over with.